were just running a tactical convoy. We had already stopped off at one compound, and we were on our way to the second forward operating base when I was hit by approximately 200 pounds of military-grade explosives. And I blew the truck 35 feet away from the blast site, turning it 180 degrees. Two were killed instantly in the truck, and the rest of us were pretty seriously wounded.
The day I found out that he was injured, it was a Sunday morning, and the phone had rang at about 6 o'clock, and my heart just sank, and I just went, this isn't going to be good.
They picked us up in the Black Hawk helicopters and flew us to Camp Leatherneck. Next thing, I woke up in Germany. It was kind of hard to comprehend, but I knew they told me I was in Germany, and when I was well enough, they would fly me to Bethesda.
We were in the waiting room, and they didn't let us see him until he was settled in the ICU. And then once he was in there, they took us in. It was his mom, myself, and my father-in-law.
So after 3 weeks, they moved us actually to Palo Alto in Central California, over there just south of San Francisco. And that's where I started the real intensive rehab, learning how to be able to take care of myself. I used a bathroom, dress myself, shower myself and stuff. You know, since I left Palo Alto, they moved us out here to San Antonio, because this is where I plan on retiring at. And we're in an apartment out there that I can get the wheelchair through the doors. So it's wheelchair accessible, but you know, I got to sit here with the sink to my side and try and turn my body to shave, and because of the fused spine, I can't do that. The toilet is tucked back in between, I guess, the sink and the tub, and I got to hop a gap in order to get on that, and same thing with the shower. Every time I have to try and transfer over into that tub, and I'm scared to death that this little flimsy bench that I'm on is going to collapse on me, and if it does collapse while I'm in the bathtub, how am I going to get out?
You know, I pretty much have to do most of the household chores, which I don't mind because he's alive. That's the only thing that mattered to me, was he came home alive.
You know, it's extremely hard. Just see my son down there on the floor, and I can't even reach down to pick him up. That's really hard.
The greatest thing about this house is that they make it to where it doesn't look like this is a wheelchair person's home. They go through great trouble to make this eye-pleasing and not just functional.
The hardwood floors, first off, will make a big difference. Where we're at now is carpet, and it's hard to push yourself in a wheelchair on thick carpet because you push and then you stop. And with the roll-in shower, and I can get to those places and actually keep myself clean. The kitchen, being able to access all the cabinets, especially the high cabinets. When the stove's set out to where I can roll underneath it and I can access it instead of having to reach over to grab the knobs to adjust the temperature and burn my hand.
They have researched everything for us. They have designed everything for us. Everything's set to where we can focus on him recovering and being together and being a family.
If I had to go out and do this, it would cost way more than I could afford, and there's just no way. But with Homes for Our Troops being able to do this for us, it's amazing. It will allow me to live a happy life instead of a life where I'm just struggling just to survive every day.